as we are learning the linear regression project. So this is a project which is regarding risk and profit and loss. Our model will predict profit and loss. So this is the intro of our project. We are using linear regression, which is one of the simplest and most widely used machine learning algorithm. Linear regression helps us find a relationship between inputs and outputs. Here our inputs features of money होंगे where sales and expenses and output target is profit. ठीक है आगे है एक्चुअली दिस इज द होल एक्सप्लेनेशन एक इंट्रोडक्शन है और एक्सप्लेनेशन भी है कि हमने आगे प्रोजेक्ट में किया क्या होगा द मॉडल लर्न्स is a mathematical equation that best fits the data so it can predict profit for new sales and expense values ठीक है सो मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन यूज की है जो हमारे डेटा के लिए बिल्कुल फिक्स है और ये जो प्रेडिक्ट करेगा प्रॉफिट न्यू सेल्स क्या है और हमारे एक्सपेंस वैल्यूज क्या है फॉर एग्जांपल इफ सेल्स इंक्रीज और एक्सपेंसेस गो डाउन अगर सेल्स चलती है ज्यादा होती है इंक्रीज बढ़ जाती है और जो हमारे एक्सपेंस है वो नीचे डाउन हो जाते हैं नीचे को आते हैं द मॉडल कैन एस्टिमेट हाउ मच प्रॉफिट वी माइट मेक और जो हमारा जो मशीन लर्निंग मॉडल है ना ये ना प्रेडिक्ट करेगा हम कितना मतलब प्रॉफिट बना सकते हैं This makes linear regression very useful in business forecasting because it gives us quick data-driven prediction. ठीक है तो जो लीनियर रिग्रेशन है ये बहुत यूजफुल है जहाँ पे जो ना हमें पहले मतलब फोरकास्ट कर देती है कि जो मतलब क्विक जो डाटा ना वो इसको प्रेडिक्ट कर लेती है Linear regression is a machine learning model you use to predict restaurant profit based on sales and expenses. सी जो लीनियर रिग्रेशन है जो एक मशीन लर्निंग मॉडल है मैंने ऑलरेडी आपको बता दिया जब प्रेडिक्ट करेगा हमारे जो प्रोजेक्ट है रेस्टोरेंट प्रॉफिट लॉस उसके बारे में सेल्स कितनी है एक्सपेंस कितना है प्रॉफिट कितना है तो आगे है मैंने इसको स्टेप बाय स्टेप किया है देखो इनपुट एक्स ठीक एक्स इक्वल डाटा और सेल्स एक्सपेंसेस equal data sales expenses. These are the two factors features that affect profit, how much you sell and how much you spend. And output will be in the y equal data profit. This is what you want to predict the profit. I have given an explanation of each line. The next is a model creation. So now here we are going to create the model equal linear regression. This makes a linear regression model object. So training fitting here we'll train the data model that fit X train and Y train. The model studies past data sales and expenses versus profit. here जो हमारा जो मॉडल है जो पास डाटा देखेगा कि हमारी क्या सेल्स है और क्या एक्सपेंसेस है और क्या हमने प्रॉफिट लिया and learns the relationship between them and it will learn the relationship between sales and expenses versus profit. Prediction. Here our model will prediction equal model that predict X test. Now the model can take new sales and expenses values and predict the profit. जो मॉडल है जो न्यू सेल एक्सपेंसेस की वैल्यूज देखेगा और प्रॉफिट प्रेडिक्ट करेगा. The simple meaning linear regression in this code is the math-based prediction tool that tries to draw the best fit line between sales plus expenses inputs and profit output. जो linear regression code है जो मैथ की बेस के prediction है ठीक है कैलकुलेशन करता है जिसमें ये सेल्स प्लस एक्सपेंसेस जो इनपुट लेता है और हमें आउटपुट देता है कि क्या प्रॉफिट है हमें सो वी कैन प्रेडिक्ट फ्यूचर प्रॉफिट फॉर द रेस्टोरेंट. तो हम जहाँ पे मतलब कि प्रेडिक्ट कर सकते हैं कि जो हमारा फ्यूचर प्रॉफिट क्या है. The small real world example with numbers to see how linear regression works in your code. तो देखो एक small real world example है numbers में कि linear regression work कैसे करती है. Example suppose your restaurant has 3 days of data. देखो जब हमें 3 days का डाटा है जैसे 1000 सेल हुई एक्सपेंसेस हमारे 700 हुए और प्रॉफिट हमारा 300 हुआ. Same in the next line 1500 is the sale, 1200 is the expenses and 300 is the profit. So आगे 2000 सेल्स हुई 1300 expenses and 700 profit. So step 1 input and output क्या है? Input x जो है x is used for the sales and expenses और I have already mentioned this that y will get the output and it will show the profit. So the model is learning a relationship profit equal f sales expenses profit f sales expenses. See आ गया model learning क्या है? Linear regression will try to find an equation like जो लीनियर रिग्रेशन है जी मतलब कि फाइंड आउट करेगा इक्वेशन में जैसे प्रॉफिट ए इंटू सेल्स प्लस बी इंटू एक्सपेंसेस सी प्रॉफिट प्रॉफिट इक्वल ए इंटू सेल्स प्लस बी इंटू एक्सपेंसेस प्लस सी दिस इज इक्वेशन तो इस इक्वेशन यहाँ पे जो पे ए एंड बी एंड सी आर नंबर्स ए एंड बी सी आर जो नंबर्स हैं द मॉडल लर्न्स फ्रॉम द डाटा मॉडल जब से डाटा लर्न करेगा जैसे ए को सेल के लिए यूज किया है बी को एक्सपेंसेस के लिए और सी को प्रॉफिट के लिए the next is a prediction example let's say tomorrow your restaurant has sales 1800 and expenses is 1000 the model will plug these into its learned equation and predict profit 500 so meaning the restaurant should make around 500 profit. In short, linear regression in your code is teaching the computer how sales and expenses affect profit so it can make future profit prediction automatically. जो linear regression है जो हमारे कोड में मतलब टीच करते हैं कंप्यूटर को जैसे हाउ कि सेल एक्सपेंसेस कैसे इफेक्ट करते हैं हमारे प्रॉफिट को सो इट कैन मेक फ्यूचर प्रॉफिट प्रेडिक्शन ऑटोमेटिकली फिर जो हमारी जो फ्यूचर प्रॉफिट है उसकी प्रेडिक्शन करती है ऑटोमेटिकली कि फ्यूचर में क्या मतलब कि प्रॉफिट प्रेडिक्ट कर सकते हैं द नेक्स्ट जो हमने कोड में यूज किया है प्रोजेक्ट में एसके लर्न डॉट मैट्रिक्स ठीक है ए मॉड्यूल इन साइकिल लर्न ए पॉपुलर पाइथन लाइब्रेरी फॉर मशीन लर्निंग जो साइकिल लर्न है जिसको हमने एसके लर्न लिखा है ये एक ना मतलब कि बहुत ज्यादा पॉपुलर लाइब्रेरी है पाइथन की मशीन लर्निंग में इट कंटेन्स मैनी टूल्स टू एवोल्यूट मॉडल्स ये जो काफी मतलब टूल्स कंटेन करती है जो मॉडल्स को एवोल्यूट करते हैं ठीक है आगे मीन स्क्वेयर्ड एरर ए फंक्शन दैट कैलकुलेट्स हाउ फार द मॉडल्स प्रेडिक्शन आर फ्रॉम द एक्चुअल वैल्यूज जो मतलब कि बताता है फंक्शन ये एक फंक्शन है मीन स्क्वेयर्ड एरर ये क्या करता है कि ये मॉडल्स की मॉडल प्रिडिक्ट करता है कि जैसे एक्चुअल वैल्यू क्या होगी ऑन एवरेज स्क्वायर डिफरेंसेस क्या होंगे स्मॉलर वैल्यूज बेटर एक्यूरेसी तो R2 जो यूज किया हमने प्रोजेक्ट में ए फंक्शन दैट टेल्स हाउ वेल द मॉडल एक्सप्लेन द डाटा ये एक फंक्शन है जो हमें बताता है कि जैसे कितना मतलब कि बढ़िया जो मॉडल एक्सप्लेन करता है डाटा रेंजेस फ्रॉम 0 to 1 usually where 1 equal profit prediction. Okay, so that's all. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are going to start our coding session here. So I'm gonna comment restaurant profit and loss management plus ML prediction. Okay, so I'm going to import the required libraries. Import pandas as PD. This is to create and save data table like Excel. Okay, the next library I'm going to import NumPy. You know NumPy is used for the numerical values. Import NumPy as NP. This is to generate random numbers for our data set. Okay, parenthesis is very important number. Okay, I'm also giving comment with it, so it will be clear to you. Import sklearn dot model underscore selection, import train underscore test underscore split. So from sklearn.model selection import train. Okay, this is, I'm giving comment here, to split data set into training and testing. Okay, this is to split data set into training and testing. Okay, the next is will import linear regression, import this should be not import, it should be from. The next is from sklearn dot linear model import linear regression. So I'm giving comment. This is a machine learning model for prediction. Machine learning model for prediction. Okay, the next, there's also need to measure model accuracy. So if we want to measure model accuracy, then we'll again import one more library from sklearn dot metrics. Import squared underscore error. It will be r2 underscore this is to measure model accuracy. 200 to 2000. Okay, size equal days. Okay, this is the days and sales. Okay, it is, I'm giving a comment here. Randomly generate sales revenue between 200 and 2000 for each day. Okay, so it will randomly generate sales revenue between 200 and 2000 for each day. Okay, the next is expenses. So expenses should also be generated randomly. And okay, so I'm getting the variable expenses equal numpy np dot random dot rand int. This is random integer. Okay, expenses. See, our day we have simulated 100 days, and sales we have simulated 200 to 2000 for each day. This will be our sale. The next is the expenses. It should be 100 to 1500 in size equal days. Okay. The next is our profit. Profit equal. See how we will get the profit if it's minus sales into expenses. So sales minus expenses. Okay, and this will be our profit, and loss for loss equal. We are using absolute ABS. Okay, so this much we have done. Okay, the next is the step 2. In step 2, we will create data frame. So data frame will have to store data frame store data okay, store data in a pandas data frame. Okay, this document given just like Excel file, like an Excel file. Okay, so I'm getting data equal pd dot data frame. Okay, the next the basis curly basis and day. Also the range. So it should be one day, 1 days plus 1. Okay, so this is day numbers from 1 to 100. Okay, the next is next we will get the sales. Okay, so sales comment. This is for sales revenue. It will tell us a random sale values. Next, we are going to get expenses. Expenses. This is for expenses, you know. I don't think there's a need. Random expensive value. We'll get a random expenses value. The next is the profit. This is for profit. Profit. Comma. Profit can be negative. Okay. So I'm giving comment here. So okay. Double P. This is wrong. Okay. It can be negative. It can be negative. Okay. The next is loss. Loss on day. Okay. Day sales expense profit and loss. Yeah, it's okay. So loss, it should be positive and profit is negative. Obviously, loss will become positive if profit is negative. So positive when profit is negative. Okay. So this is closed. Start the step 3. We'll save our data. Step 3. Save the data frame into Excel. You can also use the CSV file. So I'm writing a file path. Okay. The file. Let me see the where's the file. So I show you the file here. This is the AGI. I'm copying. The name is a restaurant underscore data. Okay. So Control V and the name of the file is restaurant restaurant underscore data dot. I'm using XLSX. See, there is a two extension. One is restaurant underscore data dot CSV. If you're using CSV, then you will use the CSV extension. I'm using the Excel extension, which is XLSX. So I'm writing here. I'm clicking on it. Okay, done. So this is our file path. Now next, data dot to underscore to. Next, I'm writing giving the file path, file underscore path, comma. So okay, let me write the file path here. I'm copying this one. Control C, Control V, this one path, comma, index equal false. See, I use index equal false because it avoids extra index columns. Okay, मैं लिख देता हूँ यहाँ पे writing here index equal false avoids extra index columns. Okay. The next we are going to load loaded underscore data equal pd dot read underscore excel and file path again. Okay, so let's see that now it will read our data set. Okay, the next it will print loaded okay, it will print loaded underscore data dot head. Okay, let's see. Okay, now you can say these are the days, sales, expenses, profit and loss. Okay, the next step we are going, we have loaded our data and we have also get the information of our data. Now we will train the model. Our next step, step number, okay, step 4, machine learning model. Okay, so I'm giving you one comment here, so it will be clear to you. Features basis input, okay, sales and expenses. Okay, now we'll start the step number 4. So I'm getting a variable x equal data. Okay, double braces, it will contain sales and expenses. Okay, x the data which is x, it will contain sales and expenses. The next is y, it is for profit, y equal data profit. Okay, we will split the data set into training 80%, testing 20%. Split the data set into training. It should be 80%, 80% and testing 20%. So for that, x underscore train, comma, x underscore test, comma, y underscore train, y underscore test equal train underscore test underscore split. Okay, so this is open. I will write x comma y test underscore size equal 0.2 random underscore state equal 42. Okay, here x and y test underscore size. Okay, got it. So it will split the data set into training 80% and 20% they will be testing. The next we'll create a linear regression model. Create a linear regression. So model equal linear regression next we will train the model on training data. Train the model on training data. So for that I will model dot fit into x underscore train comma y underscore train. And next is it will predict. See, I am giving comment with each line, so I hope it will clear to you. I will also add the explanation of this code at last, so it will clear to you, because if I will try to explain briefly, the video will become lengthy. So this is a project I am supposed to complete it in a particular time. So जब प्रोजेक्ट को हमने एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम में ठीक करता है, ज़्यादा लंबी वीडियो फिर बोरिंग होती है. The test predict profit using a test data. Okay, so understood, it will predict the profit using a test data. So let me prediction prediction नाम का एक मैंने वेरिएबल लिया, क्या है predictions equal model dot predict x underscore test. Okay, so the next step number 5, step 5, this is a evolute model. Evolute model. Okay, so here we'll calculate the mean squared hash calculate mean squared error. I have in the beginning of the video I have already explained that what will this code work, the mean squared error. So little lower is okay. So mean squared error, I'm using MSE in short. This is for the mean squared error equal, okay, mean squared error underscore error y underscore test predictions the next is hash calculate auto score. This will closer, okay, closer to 1 mean. Closer to 1 means better accuracy. Okay, so R2 equal R2 underscore y test prediction y underscore test prediction. Okay. On the next print evolute model, print in a new line, and for new line mean okay, sorry, not mean, it's model evolution. Okay, next print. Now I'm going to use f. See, f is a string. It allows to insert variables directly inside a string using curly braces, and also makes printing result cleaner and clear. Okay, जो f होता है जो अलाउ करता है हम इंसर्ट कर सकते वेरिएबल डायरेक्टली इनसाइड अ स्ट्रिंग यूजिंग कर्ली ब्रेसेस जो हम कर रहे हैं यूज उसके बीच, तो और जो हमारे रिजल्ट है क्लीनर और क्लियर देता है. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई यूज f. सो f string Okay. Mean squared error. Okay, insert curly braces. MSC mean squared error for short. It's 2f. Okay. Again, next print f braces open R2 score R2 score on the basis R2 2f. Okay. Now next is step 6. Now we'll show the sample predictions of our model. Show sample predictions. Okay. So okay, show first five. First five. Okay, it will show the first five predictions compared to the actual profit. बिकॉज जो वे प्रिडिक्ट करेगा हमारे एक्चुअल प्रॉफिट के साथ करेगा ना कंपेयर सो C1P compared to actual profit. Okay, कंपैरिजन एक कंपैरिजन लेते हैं कंपैरिजन इक्वल PD जो हमारा डेटा फ्रेम है डॉट डेटा फ्रेम this is open. Here's our actual profit. Okay, so y underscore test dot values ओके वैल्यूज टेस्ट करेगा फर्स्ट फाइव के लिए मैं ये करूंगा फर्स्ट फाइव वैल्यूज करे फॉर दैट राइटिंग इन 5 ओके नेक्स्ट ये तो होगा मैं एक्चुअल प्रॉफिट दिस इज एक्चुअल प्रॉफिट एंड द नेक्स्ट इज अ predicted profit for predictions. So it will also give first five predictions. On closing curly braces. So it will in new line sample predictions okay. Print comparison okay this is our code. Let's have a look. Okay, here the prediction spelling were double D, so I have changed it. These are predictions. So this is the whole code. Let's have a look. I have written
line by line comment which each statement, so it will clear to you. And this is an education video, so I hope that the learners and who are having an advanced level, they will get help from this video. So let's run this program. I'm saving it, and see, this is our actual profit daily days 1, 2, 3, 4, first 5 days, sales, expenses, profit and loss. Okay, so the model evaluation mean squared error is 0.00, auto score is 1.0, sample prediction, the sample prediction is actual profit is 93 and the predicted profit is also 93.0. So everything is same, the prediction is same, it means our model is good. We have trained the model good and our model is predicting absolutely according to the actual profit. So it means our model is successful. So if you like this video, so please subscribe my channel and like this video. So I request you to watch the video till end, because sometimes there will as I two mistakes were occurred in my code, as I have written prediction spelling wrong here, so I have corrected it. So kindly complete the kindly watch the whole video, so it will be helpful to you. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and like this video. Thank you.